Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of... The Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Rutgers offense will have the football first. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Payne. Catch in the middle, it's Stanton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Stanton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals son. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll go back to work on offense. Got the quick completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass, it's Payne. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's first and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back in the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Payne. Under fire. That's caught. It's Stanton. Good, solid tackle. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll turn it a jet sweep to try to convert. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end, get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Payne. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's got some space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on first and goal. Slams it ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Tries again to get it in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Oh, they're after him. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Payne. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Snagged out of the air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the misfire, it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Payne. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got his man on the right.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a 1st down.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes credit.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Now from inside the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Payne. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Flood. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Stanton. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Payne. Got a man, it's Stanton. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flood.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Finds his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. To the air, it's Payne. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play call...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's on target and complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Zings it complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Working the middle, it's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Payne. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Unloads quickly, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, that's the corner's 2nd sack of the game now. He's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage, not telegraphing that he's blitzing. He's keeping his eyes on the receiver. Right when the ball is snapped, he uses his speed to get in the backfield to bring the quarterback down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. The throw. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Payne. This time it's complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Tar Heels are on the move. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Gives it to the back on the draw. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Gets it out fast. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They're going back to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throwing right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Dropping back, it's Payne. Got his man. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Stanton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Payne. Here's a heat. Going to try to get... Turning it on. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Going to run it. It's Ellis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse